Good morning, YouTube. It's wonderful to be with you. I hope wherever you are safe and you are well. This is a reading about relationships with Archangel Gabriel for the month of May 2021. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get connected to Gabriel and we'll see what she wants to say. So, the first thing that Archangel Gabriel is saying is that partnerships will be strengthening in one way or another in the month of May. This is really good news. Even if you have been experiencing turmoil, there's a very, very strong chance that you and your partner will find common ground over something really important and you will pull together on the same team. So we have shared interests being felt within relationships. We have shared responsibility, sharing of burdens, and a sharing of hopes and dreams. And Gabriel is asking you to be impeccable with your thoughts. And she says impeccability is what will transform any area of your life. And she says what humans often do is they're careful with their thoughts for a short amount of time. And when the universe shows them where their vibration really is, and there is some kind of interruption or disruption in the flow, the human goes back to the way that they were feeling and the beliefs that were operating prior. So she says, in any area of your life that you want to see new opportunities be created within, but especially if there is something that you are wanting to achieve within your family or within your relationship, if you're wanting things to go to the next stage, if you have a house that you want to sell, or there's a move that you're wanting to make, or perhaps, as a couple, you're wanting to do something new. She says impeccability is really important. Now, many of you, she says, have got partners that are more 3D than you are. And so what can happen is, even though you are likely a star seed and you understand everything we're saying, it can be that your partner gets triggered by whatever is going on in the real world. And that can really bring you down if you are trying to be very positive and very proactive within your energy field, within your thoughts. So Gabriel is saying, don't worry about this. Don't worry about where your partner is, because the relationship or the family or the career or the health situation or whatever it is that you are wanting to see new opportunities occur within has an aura of its own. So when you hear people talking about the family or the children or the house, okay, my career, my job, the business, okay, what we're actually talking about is an auric field which surrounds that particular area of your shared life. And because it has its own auric field, you can be the predominant contributor to what that aura is becoming on a daily basis. So this means even if your partner or your family or your employer or your friend or your child is very reactionary to whatever is going on, you can be the main contributor energetically to the aura of the area that you are wanting to see bring new opportunities in. So this is where Gabriel is saying impeccability means that you make a decision, a commitment within yourself that no matter what the circumstances are now, no matter how dire or how chaotic or how stagnant that area of your life seems to be, no matter how many times you have tried to get new energy flowing into that area, if you make a commitment today or tomorrow, one commitment that you stick to, and you are impeccable with your intention that you are going to create something new, I guarantee you over the next 6 weeks, you will be amazed at how much new opportunity manifests. So impeccability is really about remaining grounded, doing what you have to do, but also motivating yourself physically and emotionally in other areas of your life if you're not seeing any forward movement right now in the area that you are wanting to see new opportunities come into. So let's say you and your partner are looking to buy a house. Okay. And let's say that you are struggling to sell your house. Perhaps you're struggling to get a mortgage. And let's say that your partner is very vocal about how difficult it is to get a mortgage and to sell your house. So the house, okay, the house sale, the mortgage has an aura of its own. Okay, it's called an auric field, and within that auric field, everybody that is connected to it puts in energy that the universe then reflects back. Just as the same if you're a very positive person, the energy within your aura is what the law of attraction is going to bring back to you. If you're a very negative person, then the energy within your aura is going to bring that back to you. So what you need to be doing is being absolutely grounded about the fact that maybe you can't get a mortgage right now and you're not selling your house, but you make a decision. I am going to sell a house and I am going to get a mortgage. I don't know how, but that's not my job. I know I am. And every day, regardless of anything that comes up, you calmly are impeccable with your intention regarding getting a mortgage and selling your house. So that's impeccability. Now, what you need to do next is you need to encourage more energy to flow from your higher self into your aura and out into your timeline. So this is where, with motivation, you physically move your body as much as you are able, clean your environment, declutter, go for walks, go swimming, hoover, right? Be as physically motivated in any other way that you can be, because when you are moving your physical body, you are moving stagnant energy within your aura, and that also brings in new energy and allows the stagnant energy to leave. And what that does, even for the area that seems to have no flow and no movement and no change, it will by default send new energy into that area. So in this example of the house sale and the mortgage, and it will encourage old energy to leave. So impeccability, motivation are crucial this May if you are wanting to go to that next level within your relationship or any other area. And the final message is inspiration. Inspiration can be very difficult to find when you're in a long running situation and you've come to believe it's just always going to be that way. So again, find inspiration in other parts of your life. You are a multidimensional being, but you are also one collection of consciousness. And if you can't make any positive changes at this point to do with the opportunities that you would like, you need to make sure that you have motivation so that energy is flowing and inspiration going on elsewhere. So Gabriel is basically coming in to say that May is a powerful, powerful time for new opportunities to come in where you've had no success until now. Now, she's also telling me that some of the action that you may need to take may seem unnecessary right now. You may feel that at this point, it's not necessary to do certain things. She is here and she says, if there is any kind of physical action that you are putting off to do with the area that you want to see move forward, you need to take the action within the next 2 weeks. So around May the 5th, I am not somebody who looks at new moons and astrological stuff, but around May the 5th, there is an acceleration of opportunity. The only problem is if you haven't done what you've needed to have done by then, the acceleration can actually be to do with what you've avoided. Okay, so that then can be an escalation of anything that you've been worrying about or avoiding. So let's say, using the example of the house and the mortgage, right, that isn't moving, and you're being impeccable every day with your thoughts. I am going to sell my house. I am going to get a mortgage. Don't know how, but I am. And you are being motivated in other areas of your life. You've got inspiration in some form. It might be through another person. You've got inspiration in some area of your life as well. And these can be in 3 different areas. That doesn't matter because the energy all counts. Let's say that you have been putting off getting your pay slips together, right? Let's say you have been putting off doing your accounts. You need to do that because you are demonstrating to the universe that you are ready for change. And if maybe there's a difficult conversation you've got to have, you're demonstrating even if your partner or your mother does not want to tackle that, does not want to look at it, doesn't see that there's any point at this moment, what you're basically saying is, I'm not really sure. What you're saying to the universe through avoidance, through delaying whatever it is you would need to do, you're basically saying, I'm not committed to this. I'm not sure. I'm going to wait and see. What's likely to happen around the 5th of May is there will be a dropping out of potential if you haven't primed the situation for the next step. So she's saying, please be accountable to your instinct. If you know that there is something that you need to do before the mortgage could be agreed, or before the estate agents can start doing viewings of your house, or before you can look at getting pregnant, or whatever it is, do it before May the 5th. Very important. You're setting yourself up for those new opportunities coming in very unexpectedly if you do those things. The other thing we want to say to you is that the universe is going to bring you opportunities to grow at any time in your life. There are always going to be things that pop up out of nowhere that take you by surprise, or shock you. You are always being given opportunities to grow. Now, it is easy to think of those things as blocks, as obstacles, as problems, but they really are showing you where you are scared, where you are wavering in your commitment to create that change. So what we want to say to you is, if you see at the moment in your life that there are reasons why something cannot happen, okay, all we are going to do is say to you, be impeccable in your intention within yourself that you are prepared to grow. You don't need to define what that growth is. You just need to be willing to do whatever it takes to get to where you're supposed to be. Okay, Kinna, what I'm going to say to you is, are you sure that they are your spirit guides, or are they entities? Because I am picking up that they are not of the light. So if you believe it is complicated, it will be. What I would suggest to you is that you work with Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel is all about clear communication, and an archangel will not predict things for you, but they won't lie to you. And in your situation, what I am being told to tell you is, it's important to be clear about what it is that you want for yourself. And I'm also being told to tell you, if you are clear in what you want for yourself, you are sending the signal to the other person for them to mirror that clarity. So one of the biggest issues people have is that the person that they want to move forward with doesn't know what they want, or doesn't want the same thing as them. There is nothing we can do to make another soul do what we want them to do, right? There isn't. But anything that you do will be mirrored back to you by the universe. So if you are clear about what you want for yourself, if you are clear about the fact that you are ready to grow, if you are clear about the fact that you love that person and you value that person, but you also love and value yourself, and you know that, and you are impeccable with that. And as you go through your day, you don't get fixated on the problem. You simply say to yourself, I know I deserve the best. I know that I am lovable. I know that I am beautiful, and I know that I am valued. The more that you know that, it is surprising how quickly people start to view you in the way that you view yourself. Everything is a mirror. So the same advice for you: be impeccable. Have an intention that you make that decision every day. Get motivated. If you're sat there waiting, this is why I don't believe that this is your guides, because guides will not make your decision for you. What your guides will do is they will encourage you to value yourself and to work on yourself, because they know the biggest chance for you to get what's right for you is for you to value yourself as much as you can. So if this person or these people are right for you, they will see that they are right for you if you are exuding that to the universe. So impeccability, motivation, inspiration, focus on yourself, walk your walk, okay? walk around knowing that you are totally worthy of love. Don't get fixated. You might want it from that person in a particular way. We cannot make somebody want what they don't. But one of the reasons that they may not know what they want is because you don't really know what you want. You're looking at what's on offer. Okay? So be impeccable with your intention for yourself. Motivate yourself in other ways. Get inspiration in any way you can, and you will be surprised how quickly people change their minds without any manipulation at all. That is my advice for you. So this is my card for this reading, Universal Love. We are all being asked to love ourselves so much. Loving ourselves means doing what we need to do, doing what we're scared to do, doing what we have to do, as well as doing what we want to do. Okay? So think of yourself as a work in progress. Get to know what you really need. Don't worry about where that's going to come from. Give yourself the love that you want to receive from anyone else, and the universe will bring that back to you. Okay? And if you've enjoyed this and you would like some help, do visit my website. I do offer starseed relationship readings and clearings. I also offer cosmic clarity readings and higher self readings, and even fairy abundance readings as well. I am wishing you a beautiful day wherever you are. Lots of love. Goodbye for now.